Okay, so we're walking them. So gather up your stuff, guys, and then let's walk up the road.
Okay. All right. So okay. So we're just going to sort of like skip some time, I suppose. And Govanen has nothing really to add to all of this, except for he's wearing a bit of a disgust on his face because he doesn't like orcs either. So
We have my brother.
yeah, Govanen is still here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this group, and hello and thank you very much for following. That was grand. We got a new follower, everybody. Few actually today. So jump over here. And in between here and the Delman Ranch, you know what? I should probably roll for it. I just need that.
Uh-oh.
And
Rolling his head.
oh, you know what? It is gonna happen.
Of course.
So right. Okay. So, we're going to. I'm gonna reuse, I suppose, the last map because you're pretty much taking the same path. So we're gonna go back here, and we're just gonna drag you over, I think. So you're pretty much just going back the way that you had followed and attacked the band of orcs. You're going back that way, and here you are at this location again. And you guys can move yourself around however you want. I will need some stealth checks.
See anything?
I gotta say the standard sort of thing where I flank a little further over to the left.
Okay.
And stealth, and maybe Lasan goes a
We had
little
all
further
this
right.
time.
And
I
stealth.
should be healed up, eh? Yeah.
Oh, we're back where we piled all the bodies.
Yeah, exactly.
And burn them, didn't we?
Yep.
I can't remember.
Yep. Just at that little kind of half moon ridge thing there.
I'm just gonna
Off to the west.
So with disadvantage, I got 13 on stealth.
So what are we're rolling initiative?
Stealth.
No, you're rolling stealth at the moment.
Okay.
Roll stealth, so you don't have to roll initiative.
22 for me.
Stealthy. Oh, I tripped again.
Wow. You were too busy. Maybe he was just talking to your brother. You haven't seen him in a while, and now all of a sudden he's there.
Oh, right,
he's
the
cool.
brother's still there.
The skill that you are expert at is really not your thing.
This is you all the time, right? Last time too, it was terrible.
Okay, so what do we have? That unfortunately will fail. That one there. That's stealth.
Terrible.
Check. And I'm not
Are
gonna roll
you
for.
proficient in stealth?
What's that? Sorry.
Is this on proficient in stealth? Like, so you have the
Yes.
You do have some.
You should have another
pluses.
+2 then, right? Don't you have? This is adding +4 for your dex, but it's not adding the skill bonus.
Yeah. Are you actually? Do you have the thing set to be proficiency? Yes, on stealth, or
Where you can use your
No,
proficiency
I don't.
bonus.
I don't.
maybe you hadn't put a point in that. I think your logic might have been my dex is pretty good. I mean, the thing is, even with a +2 here, it would still only be 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing can save a roll of 4.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you guys are not going to get the surprise round that you wanted, but it would have been nice. So what you do find?
Steps on an accordion. Yeah, that's about it. God.
Okay.
Oh,
There seems to be a rather large dog-like beast, as well as another orc in this area. And the orc, even though it doesn't look like it visually right now, the orc is actually on the back of riding on the back of this dog, if you will, or this wolf, I should say. It looks more like it's big, right? It's rather large. It's as big as Eric, really. Bigger, in fact.
It's like a dire wolf or something.
Yeah,
or a warg.
like some kind of
A
warg.
warg.
Yeah, could be a thing. And in fact, Lasan, you would know more about the idea that, they have been known to ride wargs. So, warg is a thing.
A warg.
Yeah.
Oh, goody.
So, right. So, there's going to be no surprise. You know what? Just roll initiative. Because he caught sight of you. Apparently, it's someone here almost like a scout, if you want to. I mean, I'm not going to have you roll to be like, what is he here for? He's basically a scout. You kind of already guessed that. So, yeah, just get some initiative rolls.
My little...
It looked like it was going to be an 18.
I still have advantage because I'm running my celerity discipline.
Okay.
So I have, oh, wow, an 8 or a 9. I guess I'll be the 9.
All right, let's see what we got here. We've got, okay then. What is your dex?
Terrible.
It's only that's weird. It's only a +1. Whatever. It's still awesome. Add turn. This one is going to go also. That. And then we have, okay. Right. He's riding on the back, so they're going to move together, if that makes any sense, but they will act differently. Is that how you would do that? They're two different entities. Even though they move together, would they attack at the same time or attack at... Should I roll one initiative or two?
Okay, you might want to treat it while he's riding. A lot of times the way it works, especially with like the companion animals and stuff like that in 5e, you might want to just have the orc do his initiative.
Okay.
Because he's sort of commanding the beast, right?
Right.
So it's on the orc's initiative. They move together as one, and then maybe they each get an attack or something.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if how the warg would attack, or if the warg would attack instead of the orc. I mean, if this was a player character, the player character would have to use his action to cause his mount to attack.
Yeah.
Okay. But you might want to do it differently.
Which is just yeah.
Okay. So then I'll skip the turn of the warg specifically because they are sort of riding together.
Yeah. It probably makes sense to have them go at the same time and then both attack or whatever, unless they split up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. There we go. He's riding. And Lasan, you actually get the first strike.
I do. Okay.
Or I guess you could say they can move on the earliest initiative, and then they attack on separate initiatives if you want to split up their attacks and they're not quite as bursty.
Sounds more complicated. I don't know.
Yeah, it does sound more complicated. I would probably just do it as one because it's work.
All right, so I'll go with on his initiative, which is an 11 anyway. So Lasan, you get to go, and then the orc will go, I guess.
Yep.
Okay, let me just check on something because see now it's decision time. We're going to need a lot of healing today. Well, I have Hunter's Mark now, but are we going to need a lot of healing today? I can't remember what Hunter's Mark does. It makes something a lot better, but
Hunter's Mark. I'm trying to remember.
I'd have to look it up exactly, but I'm pretty sure it gives you an extra D8 damage when you hit the thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Is it your first attack that it does the extra D8, or is that something else?
It's probably first attack. I don't think it's like multiple.
I think it's after it's been. No.
Is this a spell?
It's just 1d8. Yeah, it's just 1d8.
So an extra D8. So okay, roll to hit and then roll your damage. And
we put this in last night. Why can't I find this?
Yeah.
Remember where we put it?
Hunter's Mark is a first level spell. You cast it as a bonus action. Concentration up to an hour. No, until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 to the target whenever you hit it.
1d6.
That's it.
And if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action to mark a new creature.
To move it. Okay. All right. That's fine. Oh, so it's 1d6 and a 1d8.
But it's actually
similar to the Warlock one.
Yeah.
It's actually a spell, and I'm just that's also a healing thing. So
yeah, I wouldn't use it in this fight.
So I do have. Okay, so we will do this.
Woo! That was good. That's
also
bad.
It's good for me. I like it.
That's bad. Okay.
You roll the 1,
but I get a second attack on the dog, on the warg.
Oh, you're right. I forgot Govanen's initiative. 1 second. Also, oh shit.
Oh yeah, Govanen. We always forget about him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna still count Lasan. This is your go, but Govanen does get to go before the.
So I get a second attack on the warg. Oh well, gee willikers.
Wow.
So I stepped on an accordion, and it baffled me so much that I can't aim anymore. But that's okay.
The accordion, your bow got all tangled up in the accordion.
That is unfortunate. Oh, he gets +4 to that.
Oh God!
All right,
I'm going to shoot an arrow, and then you realize you're actually not holding the bow at all. It's just the accordion with an arrow.
It was awesome.
So what gives you the ability to shoot twice? Is it the ranger archetype?
Yeah.
She took the hunter path.
The hunter path.
Her shoot multiple things.
Heartbreaker as opposed to giant killer. Oh.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Actually, that's going to be really helpful.
Must have been the giant killer thing I was thinking of.
The giant killer, I think, or Colossus Slayer or something. I can't remember what the other was.
That was Colossus. I don't know.
You get this right.
She aimed
So,
at the accordion instead of
A
the
1 in
orc.
400 chance to roll double ones
No
like
one
that.
could blame you for wanting to shoot the accordion after that, to be fair.
I know, right? It's just, yeah.
Okay.
And what's the accordion version of... Wah, wah?
But Wolf says try to shoot the arrows pointy side forward, Lisanne. Okay, I'll try harder next time.
Fletching first. Fletching first. We all know how this works. All right.
Charlie Brown Day.
So Govanen actually, I'm gonna treat that basically Govanen and you, Lisanne, both win at the same time. The two elves take their shots at the orc. Yeah.
As long as he's slightly more accurate. Maybe Lisanne's nervous because her big brother's here.
Yeah, it's always hard to shoot when somebody's watching, right?
Yeah.
What's his?
Try and type while someone's standing over your shoulder.
Yeah, exactly.
His first shot misses.
Oh, well, the elves for the freaking
Plus-
win.
Okay. All right. The second shot barely hits, and I do mean barely hits. It's almost like it needed just that to hit. Anyway, hit AC 13, by the way, just so you know.
Extra
So he's going to do... It'll be 7. Alright, so he does 7 points of damage. To the orc on the back of this beast. And that's his turn. Unfortunately, he took 2 shots and only hit with 1. So, it is the orc's turn, and, yeah.
Boop. Come at us, bro.
How bad is it going to
He's
hurt?
running.
Don't grin. Don't
Run
grin,
away.
Pyre. When you grin, I get nervous.
He's running. I'm going to say that, I mean, you can still sort of see him. I mean, if you have any extra long range there, he's going to run fast, though. This beast is running.
Oh, he's running away.
Yeah, it's full speed. The beast can actually go at a speed of 50. So it's running, so that's all it's doing. You know what? I think this combat is actually over. There's no way you can catch that.
Well, hello, ranged weapons.
I know,
bows
but
have a range of at least 120.
120? Because it's going at a speed of, what, 100 right now? And if he's going on a flat-out run, how far would he go at a speed of 50? Like 200 feet?
I don't know. I don't know if we have rules for running for like flat out run faster. Probably, I just don't remember.
Well, he's
If
going to
that-
use his entire move anyway, so it's going to be at least 100 feet. And what is he right now? You can definitely take some shots at him. I think Govanen and Lisanne, I will give you the ability to take shots.
Anyone with a really long range weapon should be able to move up 30 and still shoot him this round.
Yeah.
How about magic missile? Does magic missile work for you?
Oh,
Magic missile would definitely hit, unerringly, I should say. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Noodle.
He's trying to get away.
We have to run
Jump
up
over here.
someplace. I can't
So
see
you get another
that.
round of attacks on him.
Oh, but
So he takes 11.
3, 4.
Pew, pew, pew.
Oh, wow.
we get to shoot again. Do I
Don't
hit
miss.
something?
Hey, there we
Ooh.
go.
Nice.
And the second one.
Damn it.
Did I hit him?
Not on 12.
That would be the warg.
No, not on a 12. You missed, barely.
But the 26 hits him
Yep.
for 9.
Yeah,
so
no.
My 11 plus her 9 plus Golvanen gets another shot.
Yeah,
Apparently.
I'm gonna
Yes.
say right now the where is he? Just want to grab him. There he is.
Do
Yeah,
it.
in the distance you see the orc sort of just slide off the saddle of his warg, and his warg
Nice.
warg keeps running though. He's just in a
Okay.
Yeah.
so the warg is.
Still might alert some stuff, but that's the way it's supposed to be.
I really wanted that guy to get away. All right. Anyway, he's dead. Okay, we're going to let you guys get up to him. The warg is gone, though. I'm going to move him over here so I can just get him out of the way.
Yeah.
And we're going to incapacitate him.
We'll check his body for loot and messages and standard stuff, although we don't expect a whole lot of valuables on the orcs based on the pattern we've seen so far.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. So the orc is, and that's the end of the combat. That's just that. It would have been nice if he got away because there's awesome things that could happen for that, but apparently that's not going to happen. Thanks, guys,
Awesome
for ruining my day.
That's the PT's job.
All right.
Anytime.
So yeah, go to check the body. The body, to sort of pass some time there. The body has an axe. Obviously, has an axe. They all seem to have an axe, and he has a parchment that is currently empty. Like it's not really empty. It's got a few scribblings in Orcish But it seems like he was interrupted mid-write. Lasan, if you were to read it, you would... That was also a donation. Lord of Time, thank you for that $50 donation. Jesus.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right,
Lovely.
man.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Very nice.
What was I saying? All right.
Thank you.
The parchment.
He was writing something.
He's writing about the pile of bodies.
Okay.
And that's basically as far as it says. I mean,
He was making a report.
Yeah, seems like he was making a report of the area.
We have orcs that are writing reports.
Yeah.
I assumed it was going to be a note. It's like, note to self, don't get shot.
Don't get shot in back as you try to.
But he was like halfway through writing it. He hadn't finished it. So that's why I guess I win.
Lord of Time with the second donation. That's your second donation. Jesus, man. Thank you very much. Generosity knows no bounds.
It's really nice. Thank you.
Okay, well, that's the quick aside. That's all you get from that. The warg. I mean, you can take shots at the warg if you want to. In fact, after you didn't all have to hit this orc to bring him down. He would have slid off his mount long before you all finished your shots. The warg could be shot at if you want.
We can? Sure.
Yeah.
If we can, we will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Goldanen hasn't gone.
That's true. I'll take Gorvanin. Let's go for that.
I mean, I assume this is the same round I magic missile. So.
And he misses.
And I'm not going to waste another magic missile.
And he misses.
Although, if I do get a go again, I can always, like, Psy Blast him, or whatever it's called. Thought Spear. Because it's also got a range of 120.
Oh, well,
oh, I don't get a second one on a second. Okay, I just get the one on that. Ignore that last.
Well, technically...
Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to override you, but I was just gonna say, technically, the magic missile that you used, Tau, did hit, so that was your initiative. And
that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the arrow that struck him also from Lasan, that was her initiative. So Golvanin was the only one that didn't go.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So it's still going to be running another 100 feet by the time you guys get to go again.
Okay, it's probably.
Which is pretty far.
At that point, that you can long range that with bows and you get disadvantage, right? Don't they go up to 300 at long range?
I think 300. So it's actually still within range. So Lasan?
So both elves still get a shot, but at disadvantage.
Yeah, which is a minus.
So that means we roll twice and take the lesser?
Yeah, well, you already rolled 2 more shots and they both would have hit. So we can just use, like,
does it hit? Yeah. Does the 15 hit?
That's your second one, eh?
Yeah.
15 does hit.
Probably take the first damage because you're not supposed to, like, roll.
So it does 9 there?
Yeah, it's just better if you just roll both twice and just take whichever one is the one you fit. That's what I've been doing for all my advantage attacks.
Okay.
Just hit the button twice and then take whatever.
Yeah.
Gorvanin will hit this time. He took 2 more shots, missed 1, but he does get 1 in on that. That's going to be 8 points. Okay, so yeah, 2 more arrows sort of sink into the haunch, the rear haunches of this animal, but it is still going. It is still running away. Actually, even trying to get away faster now, seems.
It runs pretty fast considering how butt-shot it is.
Yeah.
HPs are an abstraction.
Yeah. Basically.
So now,
you're tiring it out more than you're taking.
Well, quadrupeds don't need their butts for running as much as we do.
Right.
We really need our butt to run.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
It's an important component.
I need my butt to sit as well. Otherwise, I just slide off into the floor. Anyway. Right. And I think that's probably going to end it there. It's going to be over 300 feet at that next point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So the war gets away. Unfortunately. So that's done. Get rid of it. And okay, yeah, so there's the parchment that you found, the bit of writing. It seems like the scout was trying to write something, some notes there. You took that. You take the axe, I guess, as well?
Yeah, we can sell axes, yeah.
It's not masterwork or anything, but it still can be sold for something.
Yeah.
Well, nothing's masterwork in 5th edition.
Well, there's that too. All right, so now, I think that is a bit of an aside done. We're going to gather everybody up again. And this time, we are going to make it to Delman Ranch. So you guys get ready. I'll pop you in. We're going to be right over here. You're coming in from Yeah, this side. I suppose. Actually, no, it'll be down here. Right. Boop. There we go.
We're booping.
Booping.
We have whoops.
And that grid is probably a little small. What is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, no, that's definitely... The grid's a little bit wrong. 1 second. I have to... It has snap to the grids when I put things in, so I make the grid smaller so I can, like, rearrange pieces easier. But, yeah. And every square is 5 feet. Right, so... That's something. Okay. And I'm going to move the players over now so you can see.
Okay.
King is good.
Have to find it.
Oh, look at this place.
Okay.
Oh yeah, just a few buildings and they put walls in between. That's smart.
Yeah,
I like that.
And to be quite honest, the walls are, just because of the program I'm using, the walls are actually supposed to be really, really thick posts of wood.
Right.
So, like, you know, like
nice.
almost at least 3 feet in diameter. So every single post. Yeah, they're really thick posts. This is not a simple wall.
So we can get up on top of it and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could actually walk across the top. Most of it is thick. Well, actually, no. Sorry, you can't really walk across the top because, as you'll notice, and even from your vantage point, you can see right now there's some. Well, it just looks like common garb, so it just looks like commoners or whatever. In multiple areas around the wall, they're sharpening the top.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they're taking it and turning it to like pikes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, we can still get on top of the roof of the buildings. How tall is the wall? Are there arrows?
The wall
Anything
sits average height of the wall, except for where you guys are right now. It seems much taller, just because you're downhill a bit. But it's roughly 10-12 feet.
And it sits up on a hill as well. So we have a little hill fort up here.
Yeah. No, this ranch is everything around this ranch is at a bit of a incline. It all goes downhill from here.
Ah,
that is not foreshadowing. Just want to say, well, it could be, but yeah, it's all downhill from here.
All right.
Okay. So they greet us in any fashion as we approach.
Yeah, no. From this particular side, you do hear some yells coming, saying that there's people coming at the animal gate.
Yeah, they should have good vision.
Yeah, they do. And this guy here walks over. He's leaving his guard post by the other gate there. And this guy over here as well is approaching you from this side. Okay? And yes, the one with the crossbow. There's one with a spear, sort of lightly dressed. There's one with a crossbow, and he has full armor. Like he's decked out, this guy. And he's the one who hails you first and asks about your reason for being here at the Delman Ranch.
Well, we have the couple.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, this guy doesn't, he doesn't.
Because orcs.
Because orcs, that works.
Because orcs, yeah.
He's asking you where you hail from.
They're Red Larch. We're from Red Larch. We're heading this way.
We heard you had an infestation, and we thought we might help clear it up.
Okay.
These guys had some smoke, some small orc problem. He's gone now.
Very good. Very good. As you guys are talking with the man with the crossbow there, the one towards the north, the one carrying a spear, sort of chimes in, and he says, "Orcs, the orcs that are around us are going to pay dearly with their lives for what they have done, and we have things already figured out here. We don't need your help." And as soon as he says that, the other guy with the crossbow, right? He doesn't have a bolt in it, but he aims the crossbow at the guy and says, "Seriously, this again? Shut up."
Good.
You know,
That
that's
seems appropriate.
Spear
response.
Boy doesn't like outsiders, I guess. Too proud.
yeah, or whatever. You know, there's definitely a story there for whatever it is.
Whereas
Anyway,
armor
I
guy
don't remember offering him any help at all.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you say that out loud then?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
remember offering you any help at all.
Right. He just
We've been killing
scoffs.
orcs on our own just fine.
Right. Okay. He just scoffs. He turns around, and he says, "Well, I'm not burying you," and he just walks away.
We weren't planning
what's
on
that
having
guy's
you
name?
bury us anyway.
You're
Just so
asking
that
the guard,
Yeah.
the guy with the crossbow. His name, the guard tells you pretty fast, is Findrick Delman.
All right. That way, when you guys all get killed in the orc attack, I'll know which grave to come back and pee on.
Ooh, wow.
So
Beauty
is he
lady.
owner or owner's son or
Yes, he is one of the
black sheep
sons.
nephew? Okay.
Yeah, he's quick to
Yeah,
answer
he's
that. Yeah, he's one of the sons. He is Mr. Delman's son, and he refers to him as Mr. Delman, which almost seems like in a sort of not a reverent way, but
Yeah.
you kind of get it as that's maybe his boss type of thing.
I take it Mr. Delman maybe a little smarter, want extra defense if available.
He doesn't comment on the smarter part. But he does say there's always a need for more hands. There's plenty of work left to be done, and we have a feeling with the encampment just in view, because you can see it from here. It's a bit of a nice hill. With the encampment just in view, everybody's quite on edge, and they're wondering if they're going to attack.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What do you think, guys? Would you maybe hang out here a bit?
He's talking to you, I guess.
Hang out here a bit, do some
Yeah.
scouting around. This guy who's talking to us, like, what news does he have? The orcs, what do you have? Have you been attacked? This couple that we've delivered, certainly gave us the indication that a lot of farmers are moving this way, that you've been taking people in to protect them.
Do we think the orcs are coming back here anytime soon? Because there's all those people that are being held prisoner, and it'd be good to go and do something there too. I don't want to just sit on my keister and let people, get tortured.
Yeah, as you mentioned that though, no, there's a flash of concern across his face, and he sort of nods in a way that sort of like just gives you the idea that he knows about the other, like the captives and stuff like that. He knows a lot about that, or at least he's aware, and that it's a possibility. But he does say regarding going after the orcs or whatever or anything like that. He says that the walls are where he is being paid to protect. So he's definitely not leaving the walls. And he would say specifically that it seems unwise to leave the walls.
Okay, well, we're not telling him to leave the walls.
Do they know? Okay. Do they know where the encampment is?
Yeah, he said they can see it from here.
Yeah.
We can see it from
here.
Yeah.
It's
or we could if you were up on the walls.
It's one of the faraway farms. He points at it, and you can see it just on the horizon there.
I pop up in the ceiling. I want to look that way and see if there's, what kind of activity is going on in the distance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, what time of day is it now? Because I'm a little bit worried about the orcs attacking at night when they have dark vision and other people don't.
Actually, go Van and we'll join you up there as well. Right, when these people don't have dark vision, they have to light torches and everything at night. And he's quick to say that there have been some skirmishes at night, like very minor things, and it usually just involved just shots in the dark at most at what they heard moving around. He's pretty certain, given the past military experience he's had, it's just they're sending scouts. They're just trying to figure out what sort of defenses we have, how many people, that sort of thing.
Have you sent out scouts? Do you have any idea how many orcs you're dealing with? Can we tell? Can we see?
They had scouts initially, and then they stopped sending them out because they weren't coming back.
Is this the encampment that I spotted during my my psionic mind meld with the axe?
The one that you can like you're looking at the one in the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, with some of the buildings and the way that they are in disarray. I mean, it's pretty far off, mind you, but from what you can see, it could certainly be.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm no soldier. The idea of and I'm also not particularly patient. The idea of sitting here behind these walls and waiting for someone to come to me isn't normally the way I would operate. I would feel much comfortable being a blade in the night. Hunting orcs, taking out the patrol groups, the scouts, maybe even venturing to the camp and trying to assassinate the leader. That's the way that I operate.
Well, I think we should.
And apparently we're not wanted here anyway.
Yeah, there is that, right? He does speak up really fast. It says, no, we feel like we need all the help we can get. That's what he says specifically. And if you were to have a few words with Mr. Delman, he would likewise say the same. And there's also coin in it, in defensive. That's why a lot of the other people have actually shown up. Weren't just because, they needed protection, but because there's also a reward. Mr. Delman wants to keep his ranch.
Okay, so he's paying people who want to come and help defend?
Yeah.
So you
do a good deed and get paid in reward as well. I mean, it's like a no-brainer for him, for this particular fellow talking to you right now.
Right.
And with that bit of dialogue, I think we're going to take a break real fast.
Okay.
Get some refill on some beverages and everything, because things are either going to go more as a stealth mode or maybe defensive mode. Who knows? Anyway, things are afoot. Very, very interesting things. And we will be right back, everybody.
Okay.
Moments.